So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Oh, what a ball! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Mason Greenwood here is described.
And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rashford deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Traore. Greenwood. Rafinha. Gavi. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has not gone well. Spread it left. Oh, that's delightful. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. Lewandowski, he is through here, big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Lewandowski. Vermeeren. Quality ball. Now it's Aubameyang. Marseille yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Lewandowski.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aubameyang. Now it's Greenwood. Tries to pass it through. De Jong. Rafinha. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Aubameyang. He's had it taken off him. Gavi. Now it's Rashford. And it's Lewandowski. Picked out brilliantly. Traore. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's done very well to take that back. Showing great feet there. Thinks about the shot. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Traore. Now it's Greenwood. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And he was alert to it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
And he shoots!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Traore. Tries to play it through. And Vermeeren. De Jong. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vermeeren. Gavi. Traore. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Marseille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chance, surely! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Marseille are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Not the most convincing of passes. Pavard. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Oh, well measured. Greenwood finds himself offside.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
De Jong. Great vision. Aubameyang picks it up out wide, and he's worked it through. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Marseille have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Marseille really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Greenwood! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, what has happened here? Vermeeren. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Traore. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Greenwood. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Rashford. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Gavi. He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vermeeren. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's straight offside. Bernal. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Played out wide, and it's Cancelo. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Aubameyang. Bernal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Aubameyang. He's a sharp little ball here. And he was quick to react. And he's quick to snatch it back. That is a great pick out. He's got away. Pavard attempts a clearance.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
De Jong. Rashford. Lewandowski. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He has a look up. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Rashford. Now it's De Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Greenwood. He's played it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? He'll want to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shoots! Backward it goes, shapes the shoot! Barcelona have a free kick. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's De Jong.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. Traore could move up a gear here. And Traore, another pass, just keeps it ticking over. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Chers spectateurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles à votre disposition. Merci beaucoup. Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille.
Stern test is for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra
À
time.
leur place, le numéro 27, le numéro 76,
Shot at
le
goal!
numéro 19.
It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in, and he's following up. Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Kondogbia. It's Kondogbia! And that's a real chance missed. No, that's been intercepted. Quinton Timber. And he's in on goal! He has found the way through. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Marseille take the lead.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Quinton Timber. And now the breakaway. Now it's Timber, looking for options for movement. And he's certainly onside here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tries a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. Pass somewhat off target. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that looks a decent ball. Greenwood!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 32, le numéro 17. À leur place,
And so the last chance to find a winner.
le numéro 78.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Face to face with the great chance! He's got it all! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looked...
Greenwood! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we have our very first corner. Marseille awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ferran Torres. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Greenwood.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
Temps additionnel, 1
Nicely
minute.
weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Havertz. And we have our very first corner. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This lad, Odegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's made its way to him. Havertz! Big chance! Koke. That's a sharp pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dink through. Pablo Barrios. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alvarez.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
It's Griezmann! A whisker high.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Eze. Zubimendi. And here's Havertz. Oh, cracking ball. Shot, surely! Driving through the middle. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Eze. And here's Ødegaard. Barrios. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Havertz has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Was somewhat off target. Koke. Passing is crisp and sharp. Havertz. Well timed, excellent interception. Llorente. And the pass is intercepted. Alvarez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Knocks it into space. And that is as far as they're going to go. This might spell danger. Alvarez! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alvarez could try cutting inside here. Climbs up big! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Havertz. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. And here's Griezmann. Now it's Barrios. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Solot. Ødegaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Havertz. Out to the right. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Llorente. Jimenez goes long. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Eze, this is promising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Llorente. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alvarez. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ødegaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's on it, can he get away? Cross to the back post.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Llorente. Pablo Barrios. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And here's Barrios. And that's a throw-in. And here's Barrios. Engages and forces him off the ball. Molina made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Molina.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. Pinches it off him. That has been cut short. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Gets a good foot in there. Koke.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, it seems as if he's just had a moment.
Tries a shot! Goes forward. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's skewed away. And the shot! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time
19.
for changes on both sides, actually.
Coca. El dorsal 14.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
Quality ball.
El dorsal 15.
Gabriel Jesus
El dorsal
chasing after it.
18. El dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Timber. That looks a decent ball. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
All square again. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zubimendi. Merino. Oh, that's a key interception. Driving forward. And the shot! And he's following up! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Played out wide. Tries to play it through. Hangs one in. Musso claims it. Safe hands. Solot.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's beaten the last man. And the shot! And he hits the net. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. So, what can they make of this? That has not gone well. It's Solot. Can he spark a counter here? Griezmann in with the challenge. Zubimendi. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, good read. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Calafiori. Can he get on the end of this? Lookman. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Can he get it through? And it's Griezmann. Trossard looking to play him in. Now it's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, there was an element of promise since... Oh, that is asking for trouble. That is ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through. He rises! He's scored! Stoppage time approaching! Is that the final act? He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Arsenal give themselves a chance. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had...